At its peak in the 14th century, Great Zimbabwe housed nearly 20,000 people. It was a sprawling, complex metropolis, but its undeniable crown jewel was the Great Enclosure. Its outer wall runs over 800 feet long and towers 32 feet high. The Shona architects didn't use mortar. Instead, they meticulously heated, cooled, and carved millions of granite blocks so they fit together perfectly. Gravity alone has held these massive structures in place for over 700 years. It is a masterpiece of medieval engineering. But the genius of Great Zimbabwe wasn't just in its stones. It was an economic powerhouse built on gold and cattle. When modern archaeologists dug into the soil, they didn't just find African artifacts. They unearthed Syrian ceramics, Persian glass, and even Ming Dynasty pottery from China. But this undisputed proof of a highly advanced, globally connected African civilization was a massive problem for European colonizers in the 1890s. Cecil Rhodes and his government needed to justify stealing the land and subjugating the local population. Admitting that the Shona people had built a city rivaling medieval European capitals completely destroyed their narrative of African inferiority. So they launched a ruthless, state-sponsored cover-up. For decades, the Rhodesian government actively censored archaeologists. If a scientist dared to publish the truth that Black Africans built Great Zimbabwe, they were threatened, fired, or even deported. But the truth can only be buried for so long. By the 1950s, a new technology emerged that dealt the final, undeniable blow to the colonial lie: radiocarbon dating. Science confirmed what local oral traditions had been saying all along. The magnificent walls were built between the 11th and 15th centuries, the exact height of the ancestral Shona Empire. And in 1980, the descendants of those brilliant architects secured the ultimate victory. Upon gaining independence, the people stripped away the colonial name of Rhodesia and proudly named their new free nation Zimbabwe, a Shona word that translates to houses of stone. Today, Great Zimbabwe stands not just as a medieval architectural marvel, but as an unbreakable monument to an African legacy that refused to be erased. Great Zimbabwe was a masterclass in trade and engineering, but they weren't the only African empire making global waves.